load? Yeah.
Not sorry.
I remember when I first like joined Cade's stream for the first time ever. I saw
Careful,
like
we're
blow
actually
your first
live.
load, and I was like, "Oh, I'll tell that story later."
Thank God I was muted.
POV, I'm about to get Cade banned.
Since the PUBG day. Oh my god. Damn, dude. I missed that too. I was just watching a Choco Taco
cute
clip
little
of.
tidbit before we begin. My dog, who refuses to sleep on a dog bed,
Oh.
has claimed the child's beanbag.
Oh,
Man.
He won't lay anywhere else in my office anymore.
Huh.
73. Jesus. That might be the most that I had. That might be the highest.
Oh man. Okay.
As far as I
turn
know.
Waifu down just a little bit.
Yeah.
You in Mel's chat all the time, and you're the quietest person in there.
Yeah.
Louder than
To be
Mel?
fair, it's not because I'm quiet, it's because I don't talk.
I know.
That's
But I like
quite
your
the
voice,
feat.
and I wants to hear you. Yeah.
I love her description of her channel. Tall, comma, loud.
Yeah. Perfect. No notes.
Cut, print.
So last time we played, you guys had some good times in the
Oh, wait.
Moonshadow Woods
I don't have Imperial
with
Love.
a nice chimera that you met, and a couple of
Oh,
other odd forsaken beings that you found, stumbled upon, before continuing your way through the forest down into the
No, not random.
Iron Cathedral,
There we go.
where you were met with a quite difficult puzzle of getting the bestest boy ever across the bridge with his fear of heights, which you unceremoniously whiffed.
We handled it.
Yep, you sure did something.
Just a little trauma.
Just a little, but some quick stuff. You guys found some items, crafted some items, I believe. The only thing I didn't do... Oh, let me do my thing real quick. Audio stuff. The only thing I didn't do was the Beast Blade. So if you end up using that, let me know. Imperial, we'll just use a different weapon for it.
Okay.
And then you made a Cloak
It's
of
like sitting
Protection,
lower for some reason.
right?
Yep.
Out of some Chimera wings. You found some effervescent dust,
because that's
a
the lowest.
potion
Wait,
in the
what if we make
couches.
him bigger?
Yes.
And then you learned how to attune to the runes, which you were not given but found around the rune workshop. So some exciting stuff, hopefully. You guys ended just outside of
Let's go to
the Iron Cathedral's large doors into the base of the area. I think the last thing you heard before we ended was you could hear arguing coming from the very top of the tower, kind of on the wind, scaling down. Where would you guys like to enter this cathedral from?
Fuck, this is wrong. Wait. Here we go.
Well, before we go in, Klaus, you feeling okay, bud?
No, this is
Koopas.
this is the first day I've had in a long time, and I just watched someone die. He's still like,
Wow.
he's not like ugly crying anymore, but he's definitely like working on catching his breath.
One of those things.
Yeah. Not great.
Oh man.
But he's coming together.
Not very cool.
I don't love it. But you know, with that, I'll kind of get up and I'll start to follow Arden. Kind of dragging my feet a little bit, but I'm going. I'm there.
I'm fucking going.
I forgot that I rolled so poorly and I'm just going head first into this thing.
Oh yeah.
It's one of the old school red faction. It looks
Isn't
interesting.
that
It's
nice?
like,
You
As
guys-
far as I'm the only one who rolled poorly and nobody's trying to stop me.
Sometimes we just like to watch the world burn.
Fair enough.
just gonna upload PDF.
Yeah,
Is
Arden's
this it?
just gonna
This is it. Okay.
go up to the door and try to be nosy about what's going on inside. Because we heard that arguing.
So the arguing, you can't hear it through the door. It was kind of up. You could hear it echoing off the top of the tower,
Oh, okay.
like the center of the cathedral. But the doors themselves, you don't hear much behind them.
Both buttons.
A terrible idea.
What's your idea?
I'm gonna do it because you can't stop me. Hold
Sunlight
on.
sensitivity. Sigourney infused strikes, reactions, favored foe. That I'll use when I don't have Hunter's marks anymore.
I'm gonna
Speak
cast
with animals 3
thaumaturgy.
times per day. Dark vision 60 feet. Lots and golds.
You're gonna
Say
have
anyone.
Oh, we can all
Oh.
speak telepathically.
to. Give me a
Short attack. Get a quick
charisma check.
Oh, nice. Okay.
This is a bad
I
idea.
think I'm missing something.
No
Fuck.
such thing.
Oh, there it is.
Those dice are
Big.
so
Well.
pretty.
You hear not voices,
lay down.
but it sounds like
Can you go outside?
a small like herd of feet.
Do I have spell slots left? I have 2 slots.
Can't be
Small
good.
feet, big feet.
Yeah.
Absorb elements, cure hunters, mark,
medium
speak
feet.
with the animals.
Probably medium-ish.
I will
Probably
be
not
right
great.
back. Osa's losing his mind.
Okay.
Not great.
I don't know if he's eaten today, to be honest.
Alright, I'm full health. That's good. Beast Claw, short sword. And so right now we're just in the doorway.
No one's opened the doors from what I understand, unless she meant to open the doors and then shout through it.
Oh, I thought
but
Arden opened the door.
she's just
Oh, not
wanting to
yet.
scream, from what I understand.
What could go wrong? Are there windows?
Would thaumaturgy make the door open though?
You can, but you wanted
Oh,
to
you have to.
boom
you have
her
to pick
voice.
that?
That's what I
Okay.
thought
Yeah, you
she
have to
was
pick
gonna
one
do.
of them. I have to. I was like, yes, the door.
Yeah, that is a power
Indeed.
move. I love it.
hmm
But yeah, are there windows around?
Not in this main section. There seems to be off to your left and right, on both sides, like large stained glass windows. You'd have to probably be on somebody's shoulders to be able to see through them, because
Oh.
they're up a good height.
Could a normal height person see it?
Gertrude?
No.
Hmm.
You'd still, even for those two, it'd still be pretty high up. They're more of a pretentious window, less of a useful window.
A pretentious window.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
I know exactly
Okay,
what you mean.
what'd I miss?
Just the feet, and they were asking about windows.
Oh, okay.
Are the feet close? Like,
Give me a perception check, see if you can figure out how far they are.
Scheisse. Oh, that was almost a 1.
They are getting
18.
closer. They're not super close. It sounds like they're echoing from like halfway down the corridor, like the big openings to the left of you where you're at.
And are we on like a port? Like, were there stairs leading up, or are we just like ground level?
Nope,
Door.
just ground level. Yeah. So this whole thing is sitting on like what looks like just a slab of stone in the side of a mountain, or like what would be a mountain. Because you came over that bridge and it was just like a sheer drop off of stone, and then flat ground, the cathedral. And I said it before, but the cathedral itself is built like a fortress. It's not really built like a cathedral was supposed to. Like
Arden's gonna
Go ahead.
Arden's gonna knock on the door and say, "Can we come inside? It doesn't feel very great out here."
No response.
Well, that's just rude.
Have you opened the door? Are you shouting through the door, or did
Yeah,
you
yeah, yeah.
open it?
I'm shouting through the door.
Okay.
I am a southern lady. I don't just open doors
Hey.
willy-nilly.
You know, I just had to be sure.
Oh, okay, that's fine. How big are these doors?
They set up about 10 feet, just a couple feet over the ladies.
Okay. Well, I think I'm just gonna waltz up to the right door and just put all my... Do they open in or out?
They would open out.
Important
Oh,
question.
that'll work. Yeah.
Yeah. I was waiting on it.
Yeah.
Try lifting from the bottom, yeah?
Hi, sorry.
Oh, disregard then.
Hello, bro.
I'm sorry, baby.
No, you're good. I'm probably not tall enough to reach the fucking doorknob anyway.
That's quitter talk.
Jump.
Jump.
Yes, and then pull without touching the
Jump,
ground.
and then Klaus will grab you and pull.
Your
I played
weight
It
should
Takes
be
Two.
able
Totally
to
asleep.
pull it open.
Fully asleep. I'm sleep
like
typing.
15,
Well, you don't
20
weigh
pounds.
nothing.
230.
I don't know how much
Damn.
I'm
goblins
a
weigh.
goblin.
Goblin these nuts.
40 pounds.
Yeah.
40 pounds is a lot in some places.
Maybe 30.
Specifically
Sure.
my lower back.
Oh, fair.
Courtesy of the U.S. GOV, baby. Alright.
I feel like I can't do much. Apexing with Zabatsu. Ooh.
Are the feet
How
still
are the
coming to
games?
us?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. I've been counting.
Okay, well, what do y'all think? Should we open the door?
To 92. I know, the battle passes are crazy. When she says that, I'm going to take a few steps back. But I'll leave Sigourney, like, towards the front.
Well, that's my answer. I'm gonna try and pull the door open.
The door swings open with no resistance. You are immediately greeted with a fairly simple entryway. It's very large, and it's like arrangement of stone walls and everything. You can see like this main section that's built like almost like a tower was built first, and then you can see where they added like the supports to carve out the side pieces that lead into the other corridors. To your right, the door is closed. The double doors are closed. However, to your left, the double doors are ripped apart, like they were torn from the top down, and the wood scattered out across the way in front of you. And that direction, you can see the creatures that are moving around in that area. But the sort of herd thing is that they're not moving towards you. They just got startled from the sound. And there's not as many as you thought based on the amount of feet you heard. It's just because a few of them have a few extra feet. than they should.
They just milling about.
Yeah, they look like they're just like kind of almost like herding, like cows just kind of moseying around.
Can we tell what they are from here? Or
You can certainly try to figure it out with an Arcana or a animal handling.
I would like to roll an animal handling.
Big 8. Puppies. These are cows. These are fucking cows. You're gonna find a cow outside.
it's a cow farm.
I've heard of a bull in a china shop, but a cow in a church?
I've heard of
Wild.
other things in churches, never a cow. Well,
Maybe a heifer or
Sherrard.
two.
Mm-hmm.
Those high quality caffeinated faces. You don't recognize what this specific thing is. However, even being rich and pompous and a star amongst, the people, you've dealt with like ticks before. This looks like an oversized tick. Where its like bulbous ass is filled with blood. And this thing it would be a short-lived life for someone of your stature to be under it. You know what I mean?
Oof.
It would
Can I
crush
get
me.
stealth rolls from everybody real quick?
Love that, love that, love that.
I don't
I
really.
could have skipped that part.
Stealthy bitch.
Oh, that one was already on a different number. Oof, I thought
Time to
that
get the sexy dice out.
turned into a one.
I have had 0 water today. I just ate. I did all my prep prior to this, so you know which dice are getting busted out now, baby.
God damn it.
Don't wink when you say that. Don't do that.
Don't do that. Stop it.
Stop
I'll
it.
get some help.
Stop. Damn it. Beat me to it.
It's okay. Our 3 brain cells are functioning at the same time. I'm completely running over my blanket too. That's a good blanket.
A raincoat. It's okay. I'm a little dragon guy. It's
God, that you?
sliding off my scales. No big
I don't
deal.
like being bent over for that long. I start to black out.
I mean, I could stand to watch a little more.
Okay. Ooh. See our skill checks 13, 14, 19, and 15. You all sort of duck down just behind where the doors are splintered at the top and are able to avoid detection at this current moment.
So I exactly.
The current room that you're in, though, does have a it looks like sort of like a second floor kind of thing going on, but the ladder at the top of it, like this, it's literally just like a ceiling, and at the very top there's like a little hatch that's been cut out with a ladder, and that ladder is there's 2 of them obviously, and it's like they're sliding ladders, but the top one is locked so it won't come down, but that seems to be the only way upward from what you can tell.
How high is
and then your 2 directions.
how high is the bottom of that ladder?
That's going to be 30 feet. So it's doable with a certain finesse.
With a certain kind of step. Of the misty
know what else to
variety. I don't have any spells that can help me. I have thaumaturgy, absorb elements, cure wounds, hunter's mark, speak with
So
animals.
in theory, you could throw something that distance, but whether or not you'd be able to unlock it would be another problem.
B5, the bottle of healing soup. Close. I do have climbing gear. Do I have, well... Python? I know it's
Anyone
a little,
else working with like a
spiked.
3 intelligence in real life today?
I think
Yeah, I've been
that's what
tired
goes all
all
around.
day.
Yeah, I was hoping that coffee would make me feel better, but it just made me feel tired faster.
Mm-hmm.
That's the opposite of what coffee should be doing.
Yeah, well.
Yeah.
I was staring at contracts all day today, so
I have the crowbar.
but it's Friday.
I don't have like a hook.
Are we
to tie
trying
my
to go
rope
up the
to.
ladder, or what are we? Our thoughts here.
It's probably what we should do. Is there
The
any
small ones
way,
go up the ladder.
just to
I mean,
make sure I understand,
Mm-hmm.
the main floor, like the entirety of it, is covered in those giant ticks, correct?
Gross.
My strength
There
is
are a handful.
plus
There's
0.
about 5 or 6 of them, but they're not like covered. It's not like covered.
Okay. Have they noticed us?
They have not. Your stealth checks were good enough,
Okay.
and they're kind of dumb.
Okay, fair enough.
All right.
And if we go up the ladder, will it just take us like up like half a level or all the way to the second floor?
When you start to look up, the ladder is locked at that second floor, but the ladder that it's attached to, like above that, looks like it goes straight up, like for a good while, long enough that you can't really see the top of it.
Okay.
I'm gonna tie my rope to my crowbar,
Okay.
and I'm gonna hand it
Okay.
to Arden.
And I'm gonna get rid of it. Here, you can take it.
You got this. You're big and strong.
Okay, Arden, you have a fucking
Thanks.
crowbar tied to a rope.
Oh, okay. How long is the rope?
50 feet.
We'll say 30 feet.
What
Or
the
50
fuck?
Hell yeah.
Exactly the length you need it to be, baby.
I'm gonna
It's 29
tie that
feet,
rope
you son of a
around
bitch.
my waist and just I'm gonna tie the end of the rope around my waist and just hook the crowbar into like my belt loop,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna start climbing the ladder.
Well, no. The ladder is
30 feet
locked
up.
up into the
it's like
second
locked
story.
up.
Yeah, so the
Okay.
idea is
it's
to
like
throw
a,
it,
emergency escape ladder.
like
ladder.
throw it
That's
between
ace.
the rungs, and then hopefully it'll like turn sideways and, lock into place
Okay,
that way.
okay.
Yeah, but if it's
Yeah, I'm gonna do that
locked,
then.
wouldn't you need somebody up there to unlock it?
Well, no, it would like
Pulling on it just to be sufficient.
between
Are you
the
offering to
steps.
be
Well,
thrown?
not to pull it down. I mean to climb up it,
Oh.
like batarang it in there and then climb
okay, I
up
see what
it.
you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
I like it. I see the dream. I like
You
it.
know, I see the vision,
See what
dude.
happens.
All right. So
Or
we'll call this.
the crowbar's gonna fall 30 feet and the ticks are gonna hear us.
I just wanna
Either
see
way,
if I can
something's
get
gonna
the-
happen, dude.
I just want to see if I can get the
Uh-oh.
crowbar to lock in place.
Okay. So are you going more for like a dexterous accuracy, or are you going for brute strength and hoping that you can jam it in there?
Oh, if we could use dexterity, I'd have done
accuracy.
it
I
myself.
need it to hold.
Okay. I will then need a dexterity check from you.
Oh well. She's still a +3. That's pretty
You
fucking
son
good.
of a bitch, you. You
Alright.
gracefully do like a small like layup and jump back and like arc it perfectly through
Not the
where
fadeaway.
Yeah, the fadeaway straight up goes through. You don't even hear it hit the rung initially. It goes through and locks up, and as soon as you pull it, it scoop.
Hell yeah. I give it one more little test tug, and then I look over at Klaus and Shard, This thing ain't gonna hold me. One of y'all gotta go.
All right.
Well, I know Klaus doesn't like heights, so
Is that a thing you know for a fact?
well, he went over a fucking bridge and flipped the fuck out. So 2 and 2 still equals 4.
He's guessing, okay?
He's guessing. He's just a little guy.
Pretty
It's
fucking
a
good
very
guess.
educated guess.
I'm gonna shimmy on up there, I guess.
Oh, I'm gonna cry.
Please
Oh
don't.
boy. It's okay. I don't want to talk about it, but I'm gonna need the first half of Cade's video. Mm-hmm. Just not gonna think about it too much.
Do you want something from me as far as the shimmying up the rope?
Shouldn't
Nah.
we?
You're a little guy and you can move pretty quick. It'll take you a little bit longer than it would to just walk 30 feet, but you're able to move up that pretty easily.
What's holding this in place? Is it a latch? Is it a lock?
It seems to be like a it is a latch, like a hook piece with a pin through it, and the pin's got some kind of little like star rune shape carved into it. But it's just a little push and pull. But as soon as you give it the beans and pull it out, that ladder goes and starts sliding down at a very quick pace. Will you give me a dexterity saving throw?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Motherfucker, you guys are on it today. You feel like as soon as you let go, there's an instant where your brain's like, oh well, maybe, and you go sliding down with it. And the rope starts to like pile up at the bottom, and it's just enough for you to like swing under and plant your feet and catch the ladder as you come down. And you guys hear a as it sets in place. The ladder is down and ready.
Just gonna turn around and look at the others and go. All right, let's go.
I'm gonna kill that man.
All right, I take my rope and crowbar back.
I hope it got
Would
done
like-
before this, okay?
Aw, okay.
You gonna do that to her? You really gonna do that to her? All right, perfect. So, who's going up first? Second, third, fourth?
Uh,
I'll go up last.
Oh,
Guess I'll
changing it up.
shimmy back up first this time.
Okay.
I'll follow. I'll go second to last.
Okay.
oh, well, I'm gonna give the universal sign for uppies to Arden.
Yeah,
You're gonna use
yeah.
some of that rope to tie yourself to her?
I'm gonna put him on my shoulders.
Hang on to her like a little kid, like choking her kind of.
All right. As Klaus, as your character, you are about to ascend what is essentially like a 15 to 20 story ladder.
20-story.
Do you feel that Klaus would have trouble dice-wise making
Yeah.
his way up? Or would
Dude,
you
I thought we
rather
were
just
going 30
struggle?
feet.
You're going 30 feet up to the second like basement
Yeah.
thing, and then after that, it's infinite. It's dark up past that.
Oh yeah, no, 30 feet's like my limit, dude.
So you guys get up to the second little area where it's sort of just filled with these boxes and like spare parts of furniture that it looks like. And then after that, the ladder is for the foreseeable distance ongoing. Because your dark vision only goes 30 feet, you silly bitches.
I mean, my thought was like just hold on and keep my eyes shut, but maybe at some point like I'm internally freaking out and like peek one eye open. and then actually freak out.
You're freaking out a little bit, and then you feel the safety of the second floor, and then look around, and you're like, there are no doors here.
We're not stopping here. Oh no.
Yeah. Yeah, you hop off, and you're like, uh-oh. That fucking John Travolta. Oh my god. So, what's the plan?
Fuck.
Onward and upward.
Do I have any?
Yeah.
That's for the party to decide.
Yeah. I'm down with that. Does everybody have full health now?
Can
Let's crowbar
so the
hammer.
boxes that are up here is there anything
Fear of
else
heights
in
could
there
never.
other than
Yeah, my character's
the
fear of
furniture
heights
bits
could
and
never.
pieces and such?
Give me an investigation check.
Tinker's tools. I have nothing. I can't even drown my sorrows in booze. Although Klaus isn't really a drinker.
There is, in fact. You search through a couple of the boxes, and popping the top off of one of them, you can see these, like, they're like almost like the equivalent of a Bible, but they're poorly made. They kind of look like shit. And you go to like grab one, and you can feel it like move. And when it moves, it has almost like a liquid core, and so you pop it open, and it's a little green bottle full of some viscous like liquid. No labels, just a cutout in the middle of this book with no words in it.
Why is nothing labeled in this fucking place?
It's the secret ingredient. It's crime, son.
Read it.
Oof.
Right.
Oof.
Wow.
Give me a Arcana check if you'd like to figure out what it is.
Arson? Do you mean crime brulee?
Crime brulee.
What?
Nice.
Oh shit! I don't know.
Oh, big six. You give it a little, and like for a second, your nose, you can feel like a spike of like odd spiciness to it, and then it immediately goes to your head, and your brain, like, it feels like your brain went up a couple of inches and starts to get light, and you're like, oh my god, and it kind of sinks down, and you're like, whew. Cork it back up.
Just gonna pocket that, I guess. For now.
Just pocket that.
Okay. So, what is the plan for Klaus to ascend this to him death trap?
Yeah, I think he's just like nuzzling his head into anywhere he can to Arden, like
Okay.
just holding way too tight, probably digging claws in, like just breaking skin a little bit.
Okay.
And it's getting worse.
It's getting worse, friends. I hate it here.
I'm not okay.
So again, I'll just make sure, it's a long distance. Are you, Cade, okay with dice being used to compose Klaus, or would you rather it just be
I love it.
RP?
No, I love the dice.
Okay. So climbing order. It's Sherrard, Gertrude, and then the other two.
I think so.
Okay. So, as you guys begin to make your way up this ladder, there is an air of nervousness because ladders before, you tend to see like, every few feet there's like a solid piece of connection to a wall. There's a pillar. There's some sort of stability there. Probably. I don't fucking know how long it takes to climb ladders, to be honest. It takes me forever because I'm scared of heights, but good 2.5 minutes into this climb, which is a long fucking time to be on hands and knees. You can feel the ladder start to kind of waver because it's just a piece of metal strung between 2 points.
Oh
And
no!
Klaus, I need a wisdom saving throw to
Yeah.
Just to,
get your nerves
just to
under control.
confirm,
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Klaus is tied to me, correct?
No, I'm just hanging
he
on.
said nuzzled.
Yeah, we didn't tie.
He's
Oh
vibing.
no! We should have
21?
made a
But
But
carrier.
we're good. We're good. I know.
You're in, baby.
Next time we'll baby Bjorn it.
Yeah, you know, you want to know, is this thing secured anywhere, or am I just feeling like Arden move? And you go to like, you can feel it. You're like doing one of these things, or you're like, but you just snap close. You're like, no, I'm fine. I don't need to know. From the rest of you, when you're going up, you can see there's not a whole lot of like window stuff to this. It's literally, this whole building is oddly built. Like its original purpose, you thought it looked like a fortress, but now that you're seeing the inside, it's just the hollow shell of a tower that should have been finished, but it looks like it wasn't. Honestly, this thing looks like a fucking service ladder to you. It's a metal ladder just strung up, rusted. Can I get from Sherrard, Arden, and Gertrude just a Constitution saving throw? It's not a very high DC.
Oh,
Holy
Hey.
shit!
Oh.
Oh, okay.
When you said not very high, you meant like 3, right?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Thankfully, with the things I've set into motion, successes and failures go based on the same sort of system as skill challenges on most of the rolls I ask for. Meaning, a natural 1 is really, really bad. That's 2 fails out of your normal 3 that you get for a skill check. But natural 20s are successes. That's 2, right? So, despite Sherrard, you climbing and stopping for a second to like rub your hand sweat off, as you go to like grab back on, it's an odd thing because you're not used to being on ladders this long. You go to like grab on, and as you do, you go to transfer your other hand at the same time, and there's an instant of and you feel both hands like try and grab on, and you just kind of slap the back of your wrist to your hands as you kind of drop down, hitting Gertrude. But Gertrude rolled really fucking well too, so Gertrude takes the brunt of it and catches you kind of like on her shoulders and is like, okay. Thankfully, yeah, a 23 and a natural 20 are enough to save Sherrard from an unfortunate
All?
what is fall damage in I really like this rule. I heard a Gygax wanted to do one at the beginning, was compounding fall damage. So regular fall damage I think caps out at 20 d6, that's terminal velocity. He wanted to do 1d6 and then 2d6 plus 1d6 and then 3d6 plus 3d6 and just keep compounding it until, terminal velocity is no matter what. Is gravity a magic bludgeoning? Who knows? Who knows? So, so you guys start to crest near the top of the ladder. The steadiness is kind of moved out of the way, and why can I hear that twice? I hate that I can hear that twice. You guys start to hear that sort of chattering, 2 voices at the top, And now you can start to see a little bit of the moonlight peeking through where the ladder ends in the darkness above you. Are you trying to keep quiet as you're climbing, or are you just giving it the fucking beans to get off this thing?
Fucking
just holding on
beans,
tight.
man. It's a high ass ladder. I got nails digging into my back.
Fucking beans, brother.
Oh my god. All right. Sherrard, just one last confirmation from you that you're fucking giving her the beans all the way up.
Huh?
All right. As you begin to climb up and out, do you like climb out and like stand up immediately, or are you like climbing out on all fours? You're pretty tired. It was a good 5-minute climb, which is kind of excessive for. I don't know if that's excessive for climbing ladders. I think so. I think you shouldn't be on a ladder more than 30 seconds. But it's just me.
You don't like heights.
I don't like heights, but I also don't like sweaty palms, and I'm mostly made of sweat. So I don't do climbing stuff. I don't like it.
I'll
I didn't even like
on
climbing
all fours
helicopters.
just to get out of the way quickly.
Okay.
So the people behind me don't have to wait.
As you scuttle up, you
Scuttle.
turn to look to make sure the rest of the group comes up, and as you turn back around, you can see kind of from you forward this similar stone ground carved black stone inlaid with like iron and other metals in it, kind of going out, and you can see pieces where it's like caved in slightly and cracked through the floor. And standing just in front, like directly in front, but like a good distance away, are two humanoid, just dudes. That's the best. I don't know how to describe them other than just two dudes. Just two dudes vibing by a table. Sort of dressed in similar black robe inlaid with gold. You've seen it before. It's a little modified, but it's the same kind of stuff that the church wears back in the city, the Healing Church. One of these dudes is a human, sort of short hair, cut off, spiky up bits in the front. The other one's sort of longer, almost like that Severus Snape sort of droopy black hair off the sides. Don't you fucking start.
Oh my god.
Run, please.
Was the other guy
We're done.
Guy Fieri?
I'm gonna kill myself to eat it here. So, you see both of these men, one human, the other one looks some sort of elven ancestry, standing before you.
Do they notice us yet?
Almost immediately, yeah. You scuttled up out of a hole in the middle of the area.
The consequence of full beans.
Other distinct things to notice, while there isn't necessarily walls in this place, there are 4 pillars with like half of a roof built. So each pillar on the sides has like a piece that's kind of, it's like they built the roof from the outside in, but they forgot to do the in part. So you have like direct moonlight coming in through the top, but you have this little awning area around that kind of casts a little bit of a shadow. As soon as you guys stand up, you can also see just behind those two a table, this sort of like grayish gold table that's got this, like from a distance, like for a second you're still traveling up that ladder, right? So your whole vision's kind of like off because you've just been staring at this hole. So it kind of like your vision kind of zooms out while you're just moving back. This skull is almost the size of one of these dudes. and it's got this odd piece of like bone coming out of the side of it through the front mouthpiece. That seems to be like a part of it. It's like an odd mutated skull of a human sitting on the table, glowing with that familiar blue aura and fog. But almost immediately, the guy with the short hair turns to you and very oddly is like, he looks to the other dude and is like, were you expecting friends?
Sherrod's gonna immediately realize, oh shit, I gotta do something about this. So that the little acting switch in his head flips over. Immediately, hat comes off with a flourish, and he's good evening. Let me introduce myself. I'm Sherrod, the Bard. These are my fine companions. First, you have Gertrude, the wondrous barbarian, good at crocking skulls, and then you have Arden, another barbarian, and she's also good at smashing skulls. And then my wonderful friend Klaus, who up until now I didn't know was afraid of heights, but we're here to ask you guys some
let
questions.
your car's extended warranty.
He's just gonna stand there awkwardly because he didn't think it through very well. Like shit.
Give me a deception check, if you please. And I won't give you disadvantage despite coming up with it on the spot. Very clearly coming up with it on the spot.
Damn, plus 8 for
18.
deception.
Not bad, brother. Let me tell you, not bad.
Well, that's a proficiency and expertise. So.
Oh my god.
Expertise
So a little
and
bad on the 10,
deceptions.
but you know, hey,
Bad
we make do with
ass.
what we got. Not a bad roll. So what was your excuse again? It was your
We're here to
companion
ask
is
some
traveling
questions.
Some questions. You see, give me 1 second. I gotta make sure. The guy with the short hair kind of like pulls his robe. Is like, well, what do you think, bud? It's been a while since we've had company.
They seem very cool about
You
this.
get 3.
What?
And you see the other guy with the long hair kind of lean back against the table, and just gives you a bit of a glare. You have 3 questions you can ask these men right now.
Sure. I'm just gonna look at the other 3 like, you wanna fucking pipe in maybe? Yeah.
You don't want Arden piping in.
I have
The questions will be absolutely fucking wasted.
A very important
Yeah,
question
same.
for the DM. At the top
Yes.
of the ladder, is there like
Yes.
a trap door, or is there just a hole in the ground?
There is a piece of stone that is a trap door, but it's not on hinges. It just kind of slides and sits over that hole.
Okay, I definitely close that.
Okay, you very like he says you get 3, and like there's this air of silence before a large scraping against stone, and all right.
And then I
god do
find
you
a place to
follow?
sit down.
Okay. Your first question is, what god do you follow?
Uh-huh.
That's a question.
You see a little smirk come across the
Must have been the hunt.
human with the short hair, his face, and he kind of dips his head and says, "You're church hunters, aren't you?"
Oh.
We don't follow a god. We kind of gave up that life, I guess you could say. And he looks over at the other guy.
Do they have any marks on them?
Give me an investigation check.
trying to find exactly what we need. I mean, our overall goal
none
is
that
to
you
stop
can
the hunt.
Tell they've got long sleeves on, so if you're looking for like a hunter's mark, you can't tell.
Mm-hmm.
And like as far as like facial tattoos and stuff, nothing really identifying other than just the robes that I pointed out at the beginning.
Damn it.
I gotta check something.
Well, that was my one question. Guys, please don't make me ask the cow question. Someone's got to pop. Someone's got to pipe up.
I don't think that would be a good idea, but I mean, if you really want me to think of something, I'll think of something. It may not pertain to anything, but I can find.
Like I said, you get 3. Use them how you want to.
What can you tell us about ending the beastly scourge?
Probably nothing.
Let me roll. I know how they should answer, but I don't know how they want to answer. You know what I mean? It's a hard one because I want to give, but I don't want to give too much. So I'm gonna leave this one up to a roll. I'm gonna roll and see if he. Well, these dice are not very party killer like tonight. He takes in your question for a second. What do I know? What do you know about ending the beastly scourge? Says, well, we've been trying for a long time. I know he tried to, and this is what it did to him. And he points to the skull on the table, the really big deformed one. You can see how far he got. Other than that, I don't know if there is a way to stop it. Last question.
I'm trying to remember. So overall, I've got
time
that.
to think about this one.
A little bit.
I'm trying to remember.
I'm gonna take a quick break. I gotta call somebody real quick.
Okay.
So I will be right back.
Our original letter has a secret message. Fear the old blood.
Any ideas, y'all?
No.
So thinking of asking what the cows are downstairs. I've got no. I worked today. I'm brain dead. I've been up since like 5:30.
I'm going through my notes, like, you know. So overall, yeah, we're trying to like stop the curse, stop the beast thing. But I'm trying to go back and find like why we're in this building specifically, other than we saw it from the observatory. But I don't.
I
think
can't remember
have
why we came
anything.
here either.
It was
didn't write it
something
down.
was like seek high ground or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But that might have been the thing that took us to the observatory.
We could ask them how they ended up in the church. Or in the cathedral.
Or the olds. We do have a lot of clues and stuff leading us, like stuff about the old blood.
They're not
We could
church
ask
hunters
about
anymore.
that.
They said they left that.
Seek truth
Right.
of blood from up above. That's what the piece of paper said.
Oh,
Yeah.
so we could
But I
do
think
like.
that's why we went to the observatory.
Yeah, I think so.
We'll be right back. I'm gonna take the opportunity to go to the bathroom.
But we could ask about the old blood in general. Crimson Academy. Woodlands to the east. Cat Ass Trophy, the inn. Just where they gather the blood, where they get weapons, they're vile. Short remark could be dangerous. Find 2 orphans outside the orphanage. Stop stars has something to do with the weave. The gears and the doors all move to the southeast. The trees look twisted. Everything's dying. Large black iron cathedral. Covered in eyeballs.
Can I go with that then? Something about the old blood?
Something about the old blood. Or at least I've been having things with dreams. I had Sigourney died in the middle of the night from some like eyeball thing. And then I had a dream where like I was watching or something else was watching me. We could ask about dreams. Like what's watching us?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Do you like what?
I think we've all had dreams. I just can't remember mine, but I know we've all had just like shitty sleep in general. So
What's been watching us, and how is it tied to the dark blood or the old blood? You could tie those two into one question.
I like it. I like it.
That's a twofer.
We get a twofer.
Smart, it's still one question.
Yeah. If the nachos are stuck together, that's one nacho.
So we've had some time to brainstorm and think.
Yes.
What is our final question to these sweet boys?
You had it. I don't know how exactly you worded it, but it was good.
Okay.
Oh, it was dreams in the old blood.
So, yeah, it was. So, what's been watching us in our dreams, and how or is it tied to the old blood?
Are you referring to the this is out of GM. I know this character's voice is my voice, but this is in reference to the dream that you had at the Rune Workshop, or a different one?
Yeah, yeah.
Rune, okay. You see, he let me read my notes real quick, make sure I'm talking through the right one. He looks, and I think that's one more for you, bud. He looks over at the elven gentleman, and he sits forward and, well, I've been studying the blood for a long time, and the weirdest part of it isn't the effects it has on the human body or the mind. It's...
Got news for you, bud. I'm not human.
Well, you know, neither am I anymore.
I'm like barely human.
None of us are
Anymore.
Yeah.
The worst part of the blood is the effect it has on the world. Ever since its discovery, things have been off. Layers of reality colliding, dreams, its own landscape and existence.
Drugs.
It's like a drug, yeah. And we love it. But no good ever comes of it. The point being, there's a theory in the workshops around the dream world exists as its own plane of existence, right?
Mm-hmm.
Every night you get a little bump of happy chemicals in your brain and you fall asleep. You go up into the dream world. the blood allows you to see the in-between pieces. It is that drug. It's that chemical. Am I explaining this right? And he looks over to the other guy. Alistair, I feel like I'm rambling in my own brain mush right now. I don't know.
Have you had the blood recently?
Yeah, these guys high on blood right now.
Give me a investigation or arcana.
Who?
Anybody.
Me!
Nice.
Oh, well,
I'm gonna cry.
let's take the 20.
Let's go with that one. It's a good one.
I like that one.
You, Arden, can tell you haven't been here long, but you know the signs of someone who's been cursed by the scourge. You can tell when that veil of reality and insanity starts to blend into one. You've seen what it does at the far end of it with some of the other creatures, but it's rare to see it this early on and not be escalating quickly or after some sort of incident. They're not completely gone, but they are afflicted by the scourge.
I'm gonna take a step back and just kind of pull Klaus with me. Hey, bud, I need that rope.
Okay.
Okay.
And I'm gonna use it to tie a lasso.
Okay, give me are you trying to do it like in front of them or just like behind your back?
Just like behind Gertrude. I'm hiding behind the other big woman.
Okay, give me a stealth check with advantage. We'll give you advantage on it.
Oof.
All right, not bad. I've seen worse. The other gentleman, the long-haired, who, for your notes, I will go ahead and give you their names. The short-haired, human male, his name is Alistair, Alistair. Last name, Dravenheart.
Jesus.
Draven Hart. And you know how much we love fantasy names around here, hey? You ready for this one? The long-haired elven gentleman, his name is Seraphim. Seraphim. P for pretentious. Last name, Shadowgrave. That one, if you need me to spell it, I will, but honestly, if you fuck it up, I want to know. And those are the two gentlemen who, they might be in your notes before, but if not, they were names given to you, I believe, by the leader of the church before you left last time. If not, then, oh, well, there you go. Seraphim is still talking, rambling while you're doing your rope trick. He keeps rambling about how, to him, the realities are stacked. They're layered. They're a stack of plates. He keeps mentioning
like
the blood and the drug in your body that ascends you to the next plane, to the dream world, to the worlds above, to the world of the gods. Ascension, that's the key. The key of the blood is ascension. And we've almost got it. We're almost there. And you can see Alistair start to like kind of put his hand towards Seraphim and like, buddy, we've been over this. You gotta chill out. You can't keep talking to people we meet like this. This is why we're up here alone. Okay? This is why everyone's gone. Because you're weird, man. It's weird. It's getting out of hand.
You're a fucking weirdo, dude.
Yeah.
She weren't so fucking awkward, but
as he like, yeah, I wish you were so fucking awkward. But you see, he like goes to like rub his head. His hand is like starting to like shake. Look, I'll be honest with you. Victor tried to cure the scourge, and he couldn't. All that got him was dead faster than the rest of us. So, unfortunately, if that's what you came here to do, can't really help you. Well, I could, but I'm not going to.
Which one said that?
The short-haired one, Alistair.
Cool, I'm gonna try and lasso him.
cool. Anyway,
Give me an athletics check. Yeah, athletics check. That sounds good.
Everyone?
no fucking way, dude.
20.
Fucking way!
Jesus.
You need to be saving those for a fight.
Yeah,
saying.
shit.
Well, the good news is, technically she is.
Uh-huh.
As the lasso lashes around, you immediately pull it. Are you just trying to tighten him, or are you pulling him towards you? I'll give you the
Pulling
chance
him
to pull
towards
Oh
me.
my god.
Pulling him
You
towards me.
immediately, he's like, oh, well, I didn't see that coming. And he gets scraped across the ground. He's like, Seraphim!
Am I able to
I
like pull
dropped my
him
headset.
and lock him in my grasp?
For a natural 20, sure. You're able to get him and hold him tight and squeeze down. You see
I'm not
Seraphim
squeezing tight enough to hurt him. I just want to make sure he's like held still.
Yeah, you can hold him pretty
Okay.
still.
I have a question.
You're a big, strong girl.
Before things escalate.
What's up?
With this, was the skull like? Was there magic or anything that had glowing eye or anything crazy happen with it, or is it just a big skull?
It has that same glow that the note did when you found it, and the same glow that the note had when you revealed the words "Fear the Old Blood."
Gotcha. Cool.
So, Seraphim stands up, and you see him just immediately like look around like he's looking for like a weapon or something, and just charge at Arden. Give me a.
Can I try
ahead.
to trip him with my cane?
Sure. Give me either performance or sleight of hand, whichever one you prefer.
Gotta be a performance, right? It's pretty good.
With a flourish.
That's pretty good.
Oh, come on.
That's good. I'm gonna make a dex saving throw, just to try and beat an 11. That's an 8, natural, and then he has. Let me look. This is Seraphim. Is a +3, so 11. It just
Ooh.
barely meets it. So it meets beats,
Damn.
unfortunately. His leg like hits it, and he like kind of kicks his way through it as he begins to charge. I need an athletics check from Arden again, compared to his athletics.
Good
Jesus.
He's got to be at a
Lord.
22. The good news is I think he also has a very high save. So a +5 to his. So he has to roll
18 or
18 or lower.
17.
Or 17 or lower.
Yeah. You son of a bitch.
Biped.
I can't see his camera.
For fucking 20? God damn it.
Jesus goddamn Christ.
Just want everyone to see that before I ruin your night. you go to brace yourself and even turn to put Alistair like in the way. And as you do, even bracing, he manages to just spear his shoulder right into Alistair's chest. And what knocked the air out of Alistair also knocks the air out of you. So you can imagine how he feels with the immediate thud, like thunder through the chest, as he dives into you, pushing you to the ground. You give me another athletics check to try and keep him off of the rope, while you're both kind of rolling around on the ground.
God damn.
What the fuck is happening? All right. Since you don't have
On a natural 20.
Since you don't have the camera thing, I'm gonna do it public so you can see it. So he has +5 to his. So a 20, he has to roll 15 below a 15. So 14 or lower. So hopefully this shows up for all of you.
Yeah.
Hey, baby. He goes to like pull the rope, and as soon as he does, you just kind of like buck your hips and move him off. So you still have Alistair tied up. Seraphim is now like rolling off of you into like, it's like you're rolling like jujitsu. But there's this moment where he like goes to like get up off all fours and is on 3, and he has his hand up, and you can see it start to shake as he's sitting on his 3 body parts.
Can I try to run up and basically use my cane to choke him out? Like hop up on his back?
Give me an athletics check.
Let's see. Come on.
17's not bad.
That's not bad at all.
God damn.
You said we were the ones bashing heads in.
All right. Yeah, here's another opposed. He has to roll 11 or lower on this one, so let's hope. 11
total?
Natural on his dice.
Okay.
Oh.
You see that hand shake, and as soon as you go up and under, his arm comes up, and he's just trying to like reach at you as you begin to put pressure on him. And you can hear Alistair start to. I wouldn't, guys. You might want to not do that. Not up here. It's not really the best construction. Give me a perception check from everybody, real quick.
I have an idea what I want to do, but
Perception.
Shit.
Can I have one?
oh baby, 22.
Where?
Perception. 2,
I'm looking for it.
4,
There we go.
13, 22. Holy shit. That was almost a natural 1 on my screen. So, Klaus, you're the only one that notices there's a familiar gleam in the eye of Seraphim. It's that same look that you saw in the eyes of
Lucian?
Fuck, did I forget his name? Lucius.
Fuck, I tied up the wrong one. Anyone else got more rope?
It's the same look that you saw in Lucius's eye when he
Lucius,
lost control.
And do we
And
know
you
about
watch-
that? Was it like a conscious thing, or was that an unconscious,
one?
like when he went fucking beast mode? Was that a choice? Do
When
we
he
know?
went beast mode, it didn't look like a choice. It looked like a survival thing. There was a moment where his eye, you saw it like it was already open, bloodshot from just mud and water and blood that had gotten in it. But there was a moment where you saw like the eye widen, and then the pupil shrunk down,
Anime style.
and that's what you just saw. Yeah, you see his pupil shrink down,
yeah.
but something odd happens with his, where you saw shrink down, blood vessels start to pop and flood the eye of Lucius. You see the eye shrink down, and that yellow glow around his eye begins to it's like a vein of lightning through his eye itself, not coming out of it, just in the eye. And give me a dexterity saving throw, Sherrard, please, if you do mind. You have to be a fucking 12. That'll do it. You see, he reaches back finally and grabs like the collar of Sherrard's like leather tunic and pulls him forward. And as he lets go of him and throws him, Sherrard's able to kind of catch himself and slide back, very superhero style. All three up in the air with his cane. And you see the arm that he uses to throw him it starts to shake violently again, and then it steadies out. And it tightens up, and as it tightens up, you can see where the bones like crack. They start to like crack out of place and expand. And he puts his hand down as the other one begins to shift over, and you can see the nails, similar to Lucius, begin to elongate as he's beginning to transform into a beast. I need everyone to roll initiative.
Oh, baby.
I'm going to drop you guys on here in just a second.
Arden. Yeah, we have to be dropped on first.
Klaus nearby. Sherrard got thrown. Where do you want Sigourney? Next to you?
Yeah, just next to me.
Lay down.
And Gertrude, where do you want to be? Next to Arden, a good distance away.
Oops.
Oh, lay down, you giant beast.
That's how she talks to me too.
Next to Art.
That old man is gonna fuck you.
Next to Arden.
Go lay down.
Okay. So there's you guys. I just need to.
All right, how does the beast pill work again? Fuck, dude,
guy.
we barely handled one, and now we're fighting two. Ugh. Beast bans their humanity. They take the appearance and manners of a wild beast. Creature affected by the beast gains advantage on intimidation, disadvantage on intelligence, wisdom, and charisma checks and saving throws. All attacks have 1 extra damage die. Creature is considered vulnerable to all sources of incoming damage. The creature counts as one size larger. By the large effect.
You all watch
extra damage from that.
in some of you
I can do a
horror,
pellet.
some
I can
of
do a
you
beast pellet.
just stark realization of what's about to happen as Seraphim stands, as the bones down his spine, where his ribs kind of reach out, all begin to crack and break as they separate to make room for everything that's growing inside of him. And as his fur and everything starts to come out of the skin sort of starts to peel off, revealing bone down beneath. As his organs inside seem to be producing some sort of lightning coming out of them. He is now standing twice the size he was before, quite large. I don't have a token for Atlas there, so he's just going to be tied to you, Arden.
That's fine. I have a plan. I don't know if it's gonna work, but I have a plan.
Come on, big money. There it is. Damn, Shard's better than me.
And then I just need Gertrude's roll. Last thing before we get into this, as he stands at his full strength, you now understand what Alistair meant when he said probably not a good idea up here. As he slams into the ground, you can start to see those pieces of cracked stone begin to collapse out through the bottom. I'm sure you can see it, but any of these areas here are hollow and straight to the bottom of the tower. So be careful, friends. First up, Sherrard. You just got thrown across, and you look up, and this dude's fucking turning into this gigantic, lightning-covered beast. Love it.
Open and strong
No
with a
words.
vicious mockery.
No words, just hate. All right, what do you say to him? He rolled a natural 5. It's not nearly high enough to beat a 14. 15 because you have the rune attuned. Don't let me forget. Also, I don't know if you're talking because you're tiny on my screen,
rune.
but you're muted.
Yeah, sorry. I wanted to use one, but I wasn't close enough for it to make sense. So. I really liked that one. That was the one I was gonna roll with too.
Whatever,
Expected
dude.
to-
You can move up to him.
No.
What? You don't want to get close to him? Why not? What's wrong with
Yeah,
that?
no thanks.
He's just a huggy bear.
Nah, thanks, mate. He's just a cuddly little guy.
Shark's just gonna say, the only thing you look good in is a body bag.
Fuck this guy.
Go ahead and roll your damage for that one.
2.
Hell yeah, love that. All right, let me target him. Apply damage, baby. All right. And that's it for your turn?
Yep, that's it for me.
All righty, Klaus. You're up,
Let's
baby.
go, baby. All right, first thing, we're going to eat some poop. Bonus action. We
All
can
right.
have 2 beasts in this fucking tower.
All right.
Get all fucking big as shrug. Oh, this is the best! Fully addicted to pellets now.
Hell yeah.
That shit's my jam.
Love a good pellet addiction.
And then I'm gonna. I'll just stay there and I'll take a shot at him with the old.
Saber shot.
Saber shot. That's the one. No one's
All right.
on him, unfortunately. Oh no!
Oof, big 11. You're
Would've been cool.
You go to take your first shot, and it hits the like bone part of his body, and it sort of ricochets off into a different direction with an arc of lightning. No dice on that one. Sorry, bud.
Yep. Okay, so that's it for me. Sigourney's gonna run up.
Okay.
And that is our turn.
Perfect. All right. Seraphim lets out this large howl as you see like lightning start to come off of him, and charges forward.
Oh,
I know, inventory.
So Sigourney
Yes,
gets
balance.
an attack of opportunity.
Oh my
That's
girl.
nice, huh?
That's good.
Should give her a
that
sentinel. Should
part
take a
of
feat
it.
to do something.
Give Sigourney a feet. Where are we? That's a +5. Let's go.
Is
oh,
17 is your plus.
Yeah,
I
that's
know
good.
whose armor that
18.
time out.
18
Yeah.
hits. Yep.
Okay, big 4, baby.
oh yeah.
12. that'll hit
That's
both of you.
piercing.
Okay.
Okay.
4 piercing. Gotcha. You see as
Inventory. Wait, I need
as
to
it
lose
charges
a
forward and
pallet.
takes that kind of clip to the leg.
Vaughn.
He sprints forward, almost like trying to get down on all four, but before he does, he goes and takes a swipe at Arden for 7 points of slashing damage and 5 points of lightning damage. And then Gertrude, 4 points of slashing and 3 points of lightning. So 7 for Gertrude, and then
Okey-dokey.
I didn't do the math on Arden's. As his like claw makes contact into your shoulders, you can feel
what the
it like
fuck is happening with my hit points? It won't let me.
you were at 0 on my screen.
No, I know.
okay.
It won't let me put in the correct amount.
That means you're invulnerable. It's okay.
All right, I updated it to 57 on my end.
57. God damn.
Yeah, it's not. Will you change it to 45?
Yep.
Thank you.
Yep. Is it updating for yours? Oh, it didn't update that time. All right. Hello, God, are you there? You said 45.
Yeah.
Frenzy
Okay.
beast.
I had to open your character sheet to do it.
Okay.
As his claw sinks into you, there's that familiar sting and burn of a being punctured by something, as well as you can feel your whole body start to like seize as that electricity courses through you and he tears out of each side. That's gonna be his turn. Arden, you're up.
Cool. So the sight of this beast immediately gives her flashbacks to her wife's very tragic death, and she immediately
Rages.
goes into a rage.
Very cool.
Oh, wow.
All right, let's get you up to size.
Oh yeah, do I just get pushed back or?
Yep.
I'm gonna move.
And
her to
in
the
my rage, rather than immediately going to attack
right.
furry fuckboy McGee, I'm gonna try and crush the human that's in my arms still.
Shit.
Okay. All right. Give me a strength check with advantage because you're raging.
Nice.
Nat fucking 20.
Fucking what?
That's good.
Okay.
We like that.
Yeah, that's fucking good, isn't it? Huh. All right.
Keep in mind, Arden is currently like angry crying while she's crushes this man in her arms.
You feel you hear Alistair as you start to rage. He's like, oh well, this is something, and he starts to like turn sideways in your hand, and as you do, you grab grab him and just like you're trying to like rub paper to burn it or like start a fire. You begin to crush. It's like, oh, that's not great. Ah! Before there's like a choking silence as you crush like the lower half of his body, like a half a tube of toothpaste, and drop him to the ground.
Oof.
Ew.
Okay. So that's gonna be your attack, just so you know.
No, that's yeah.
Action, okay.
I'm fine with that.
Okay.
I can live with this.
Somebody will.
But if he's gonna turn into that, absolutely not.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, Gertrude, you're up.
I'm going to.
Fucking great X time. She's not raging.
Okay, go ahead and make your attack rolls. 21 will hit.
One day we'll have both our barbarians. Both
Big
raging
nine,
for
big
the whole
nine.
fight.
Yeah.
Right.
And then. Or is it? Not messing with the werewolf guy.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your d8 for your wild magic surge.
Okay.
Oh, she did rage. She just doesn't rage first. I told her last time.
I think that's right. Yeah.
Whenever a creature attacks you with an attack roll before your rage ends, that creature takes 1d6 force damage as magic lashes out in retribution. All right.
Nice.
Perfect. Hell yeah. Is that it for your turn?
Yeah, that's it.
Perfect. Sherrod, you're up. Okay. Constitution save, love that.
Interesting. Attack rolls against the creature. Have
which one are you
advantage.
choosing?
The creature's attack rolls have disadvantage.
You're muted, bud.
That's
But also, I know that I meant blindness or deafness.
Oh, blindness.
Okay. You see that crackling lightning begin to get snuffed out by a dark purple haze over his eyes as he can no longer see.
Is this a tall pile of stuff?
Yeah, that's a big pile of trash.
He's the trash man.
It's 20 feet. So... Oh, I guess I could have just done that. I'm gonna run around that trash on behind him now.
Okay. Hell yeah. Anything else?
Nope, that'll do it.
Alrighty. Klaus, you're up.
All right, we're gonna hit him with the blah blah blah. First off, the blunderbussy.
Okay.
Is here advantage because he's blind, or pack tactics anyway.
Yep. 24 will definitely hit.
For 9. Wait, plus another D6 because I'm fucking Beastie Boy.
Yep.
So 11 total.
Okay.
And then saber shot. Big 19. Oof. 6 plus 3, 9. So 20 total.
And then I got the blunderbuss. Another. No,
actually, and then Sigourney's going to add some fire to that.
Did Sigourney already add fire? Can she do it more than once?
She didn't. I forgot to do it earlier.
Above the blunderbuss?
No, that was the extra D6 for my beast hood. Beast
gotcha.
mode.
Gotcha.
But then I'm going to move her up.
Yup.
And that'll do it for me.
Alright. Big fucking turns. Seraphim's going.
What you gonna do, baby? Oh, wait. And then I had one of my shoddy shots. Another pistol shot. We do not
10
have Hunter's Mark.
points of slashing damage to Arden, which will be halved because you have rage. However, the lightning won't be, which is only 4.
So 9.
Yep. Big math time.
Will you change it to 36 for me?
Yep.
Yeah, for some reason, it's still not letting me.
Not even through your character sheet?
Nope.
Okay. Alright. And then, what's your armor class? Handsome boy. 17? Fucking goddamn it. Only 5 points of slashing to you.
Did he miss one? Or that was just...
Nope, that's his, that's the physical, this is the lightning coming up.
Oh, so his lightning has some range
4.
on it?
So, yeah, he's got 10-foot reach on his long fucking arms.
Fuck. Wait, okay, so what's the total?
First one was 4. I think both of them were 4, so I think it was 8
4,
total.
so 8, so I take 16.
Yes, because you are
rough, buddy.
Vulnerable. That's rough, buddy. Good thing you got 1s on those 8s, buddy. Let me tell you.
Sheesh.
You see he like grabs Arden like by the shoulder as he punctures into like her arm, and as he does, he like uses her to pull forward and like slash towards you, kind of cutting through the whole chest area, hurting more than usual.
You know, with your whole ass chest.
Beast hood, baby.
beastie.
Arden's your turn.
Damn, dude,
Okay,
I still haven't used my
so-
visceral attack. I want to use it so fucking bad.
We're gonna do a little bit of this action.
Okay, hell yeah.
The sock lever. Oof.
And you know what we're about to do next?
I know, baby, I know.
There it is.
Does
There
a
it is.
17 hit?
A 17 will hit.
Yeah.
Big 9
Worth
plus
it.
your
Let's
plus
go.
your 2 for
Let's
raging.
go.
So
Yep, so that's 11.
so 11.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Take him down by 2. There we go. All right. Yeah, you go to swing right into the chest and just push through, kind of snapping some of the rib cage, and you can see like the chest itself now glowing with the lightning, like his heart's encased in it, kind of pumping out as it starts to arc out of the chest, burning off the last bits of fur that he's got on him. Anything else for your turn?
Screaming
Yummy.
through
Yummy.
that swing. She is absolutely raging
Hell
right now.
Hell yeah.
She don't give
Love
a
it.
single fuck.
So after your turn is up, correct?
Yeah, that's it.
He's going to use one of his legendary actions to
His legendary
let out
actions.
a this large roar, and as he does, you see the chest start to glow as that lightning starts to kind of build and build, and it. And I need dexterity saving throws from everyone. Give me 1 second to measure on
Shit.
Sherard's distance. Unfortunately, I need one from you too, Sherard.
Dex save. All right, I should be okay.
Oh no.
Everyone's trying to beat a 14.
Oh, okay.
Meet or beat.
And then my girl.
Mm,
Okay, so Sherard, Gertrude. Sherard, you have. Did you ever add? Did I ever add the cloak of protection to you? Because I know you get a +1 to those saves. I know it's not much,
You did.
but either a +1 or advantage. It's one of those.
So
Gain
close to a natural
+1
20.
bonus to AC and saving throws while you wear the cloak.
All right, so you have that. It's
Oh,
not going
it's
to save you this
a
time,
+1
but you
anyway,
know
so that's
just to
fine.
equip it. Okay, hell yeah. Give me a second to do some math real quick.
Lay down, Rooster.
22
Come on,
points of
lay
lightning
down.
damage to everyone who failed. Half of that,
Yummy.
so 11 to everyone who passed.
Ow.
Okay.
The exception being Klaus, you'll
I
take
still take 22
'cause
yeah.
yours is halved but doubled. So
Not great. Not
22.
great.
Arden, you take 11. Gertrude, you take 22. Sherard, you take 22, and then Sigourney
love
takes
that.
11.
Cool.
What's your total at now, Arden?
25.
She takes
25. Huh?
minus
What were you at before?
11.
I was at
Oh, yeah,
36.
you're right.
Yeah, I've been taking damage.
I thought you took full damage. I was so confused.
No,
for a
no, no,
second.
no, no.
Yeah, you're
Sherard's
fine.
On his
Yeah,
back.
yeah, I'm fine.
Okay.
Sherard on his back, like no bueno on his back.
Big ol' apple.
Oh fuck.
All right.
Oh fuck.
Everyone else got their math done.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
All right. Gertrude, it is your turn.
Oh yes.
Where's the
Time to do
fucking
things. I
blood?
guess we're just gonna go down swinging because that's
Blood vials.
best I
You
can
know, if
do.
there's ever a
6
way to do
plus
it.
Con. I guess it doesn't really fucking matter.
A 16 barely hits.
At least it hits.
Oh!
Big damage.
Yeah.
Big damage. All right.
Oof.
Give me 1 second.
If I heal,
Sorry,
it's
guys.
only
I
gonna
had
be
coffee and then immediately followed that up with
con. So it would be
A soda.
9.
and I've had 0 water today.
So even with
by
what
God
did he do
intended.
to me? He did.
Not nice.
That was 11. He did
Ugh.
8. It doesn't matter. If I get hit, I'm going down.
1 second.
Unless I can back up, not get hit, and take another one. If I can take 2, 9 and 9, then I'll be okay.
Okay, hell yeah. Just a quick little check-in. So that's your turn.
Yeah, that's all it for me.
Top of the initiative. How is everybody looking? Sherrard, Klaus.
Oh, I'm fucked.
Oh, I'm at 0.
Klaus, how you looking?
I'm absolutely
16
fucked.
Oof.
So,
Well, it was a nice campaign.
hey guys, hey, I'm not here to fucking kill you, you silly fucking goobers. Give me a second, all right? Let him cook. Let him cook. Sherrard, I need a death save from you, buddy.
Yep. I remember how to fucking do that.
/R space 1d20, or you can. There should be a button in your character sheet. Oof. So, Sherrard, those memories, those constant, just there's something. How do I describe it? Let me look at my notes real quick because I have notes on all of you, by the way. You can feel like as your body starts to slip from this kind of existence, there's that moment of, oh, good, this fucking nightmare's over. Before the realization that you're not gonna die, Sherrard the Bard. You're gonna die on top of this fucking tower next to a bunch of people you just met a couple days ago, and no one's gonna know. As that dread of not knowing and being forgotten in these very moments starts to set in, you can feel that pump of your heart start to go down. Klaus, it's your turn.
Was that a failure then?
Oh yeah, that's a big 6, baby.
I was just making sure. Yep.
You gotta roll a 10 or higher.
Okay.
Okay, so Klaus can read, what's going on a little better than what I can. Does he have like reach? Like or is it just the electricity? Like if I back up, is that an
He has
attack
reach.
of opportunity? Okay.
It will be, yes.
Sweet, cool. All right, I'm gonna.
Actually, hold on. I have a question. Since you've played this game before,
Yeah.
do legendary actions use your reaction?
I don't think so.
Okay.
No,
well,
because you
yeah.
can do multiple in a turn.
Okay.
So that's cool.
Yeah. Hey.
But thanks for
Do what you
trying.
need, baby. Do what you need. Yeah, I'm here for you.
Absolutely. Okay, I'm gonna Pulp Fiction myself, which gives me 9 health back.
You feel that little tiny thing kind of go into your leg. It's not tiny, like really. You're just bigger than you normally are, so it's not like holding a water bottle and sticking it into your fucking leg. It's a vial. You feel that surge immediately, kind of intertwine with that beast blood that's in you now, kind of strengthen you up.
Got that dog in me. Okay.
That dog in me.
Cool. And then I'm gonna fire the saber shot and hope for the fucking shot of a lifetime. I need that Arden roll. Okay, well.
Whew. 23 is pretty good.
We'll take it. So that's 10
right.
plus another 4 for beast mode, plus 5 from Sigourney.
Okay.
19 total.
Hell yeah. Big damage.
Huge.
You start to see like blasts come through as the fire starts to hit him. Pieces of like the fur that are like getting electrocuted off, that smell of flesh and hair burning in the air. Is that it for your turn?
That's it for me. That's all she wrote.
Okay.
All right.
It is
inventory.
his turn.
We're gonna lose a blood
Gross.
vial. Hate that.
Yep.
I have 11 HP.
Okay.
If he hits me, I'm done.
Arden,
Mhm.
10 points of slashing damage to you, halved. 5.
Okay, so I'm at 20. And how much
Okay,
lightning?
And then, give me 1 second. 9
Loafgagger,
points of,
69.
lightning.
Okay,
Level
hold
6
on one
Void
second.
Slammer.
Maths is hard.
Busy finishing
Be 11.
the dungeon, and I'm counting the loot on the kitchen floor.
Yep, I'm at 11.
Slam the
Love
void, brother.
Love that.
Worth it.
Yep. And then, it's gonna sound really shitty. I'm just gonna roll it.
If you're hitting me, you don't have to roll.
Well, hey, I could always roll ones.
I think even still.
I didn't, but I could. 6. 14 points of damage total.
Oh yeah, out like a light, baby.
As that last slash cuts through Arden's offhand, and he reaches forward, you see instead of a slash, he sort of just punches and pierces through the torso of Klaus. And as he pulls out, he kind of picks the hand up and licks the
Ooh.
blood off. It's a familiar
Nasty.
taste for him.
Oof.
Arden, you're up.
Cool.
Oof.
Cool.
Fucking rough. All right. I don't know. I did a decent amount of damage.
Arden,
hopefully.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, go ahead. Do your thing.
+2, so 10.
10? Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I have a question, Arden.
Okay.
This is gonna sound bad, but I mean it in the best possible way. What scares Arden the most right now? Is it the fear of dying here and not knowing what happened? Or is it the fear of never being able to get her wife back?
Oh,
That's the thing. Right now, I don't think she's
My
feeling
heart.
any fear. I think right now she is in pure, just heartbreak and anger. Because seeing this fuckface
Mm-hmm.
has just brought everything back.
Hell yeah. Is that it for your turn?
Ooh, does he get an opportunity of attack if I step away?
Yeah.
Oh, right now I'm giving. So if I step away, will Sigourney still have pack tactics?
she doesn't have it. I do.
Okay.
Oh yeah. She gives it to him because it's
Okay.
Anyone sitting next to him gives it to me, yeah, but she doesn't. But there's.
I'm not disengaging, but I am gonna step around him.
Yeah, that's fine. He has a 10-foot reach, so you're able to step another square to the right if you would like to, and up.
I want to move closer to Sigourney.
Okay. Gertrude, it's your turn.
Well, I think you know what I'm gonna do.
If you are incapacitated, you can take any.
Hell yeah.
The Drake can take any
Love
action
it.
of his
I don't
choice,
have
not
special
just
healing
dodge.
abilities.
Give her the beans. 17 will hit.
Barely again, but you know,
Hey, you know,
hitting matters.
doing God's work. Fucking 16 points of damage. That's nothing. That's not nothing.
You scared me there.
Gertrude, in this swing, you go to take a chunk out, and you sink that axe in, and it pushes in further
Yummy.
than you think it should. And as you pull it out, there's this moment of familiarity. Do you remember hunting your first animal and doing the trials and tribulations that your tribe required of you? And this feels, in a way, so oddly fucking similar.
Ooh, ooh.
Did you have anything else for your turn?
Nope. I'm good.
Okay, so a couple things.
So the rage thing that I have, when does that actually do anything?
When he attacks you. Actually, so go ahead and type in and roll me a d6 because he did hit you with the lightning thing. I forgot about that.
Oh yeah.
Oh, and then the death saves are up here. Oof.
Hell yeah, big 3. Okay, so a couple things happen top of the round. Everyone, I hope you've been keeping track, gets a point of insight in this moment. I'm keeping track
Shard
of
and I?
like if you all did. Even Sherrard and you, because something else is going to happen.
Insight. So that gets
So
me
my
to
totals
5.
show Arden at 7, Klaus at 5, Sherrard at 7, and Gertrude at 6.
For hit points?
Insight.
Insight.
Oh, insight. Okay.
Insight
Yeah,
points.
that's what I got.
There's this. It's a fog of war almost. That deafening, ringing sound, like an explosion went off in your ear for both Sherrard, Klaus, Gertrude, and Arden. You begin to like. It's like your vision starts to as you start to like focus on Seraphim and his form. Everything, it starts to zoom out, but you're getting a closer look at him. It's odd. Your vision's just fucking going crazy. Not dissimilar to what Klaus has felt before with his water that he drinks sometimes, but in the opposite direction. You can see the movement in his fur, the breaths that he's taking, the lightning arcing. You can start to see it move in slow motion. Something is happening to the 4 of you in this moment, in your dire situation. It's like some thing is reaching out and giving you just this last bit of hope, or maybe you're just learning how the world functions. But at the top of this round, round 4, you all are now level 5. Klaus, Sherrard, you both stand up with your hit points that you will gain from going to level 5. Top of your turn. Arden, Gertrude, you also will gain level 5 and increase your hit points by your hit dice that you get. And I am going to roll a couple things for the world.
What the fuck? Okay, so now
as soon
we're
as you're done
ranger
updating your
level
character
5.
sheets, Sherrard, it is your turn.
Like,
Oh, I have a feat already. Extra attack.
As your vision and sound ringing starts to like get louder and deafening, you can hear this voice call out to you, Sherrard. Who's the most important person in your life?
Known spells 3 out of 4.
most important person in your life.
Who would have been my mentor?
A familiar voice, then, reaching out, and he says, "What kind of accent did he have?"
Accent.
Huh?
Accent. What kind of accent
Oh,
did he
I
have?
get beast sense.
He was probably, I'll
Oh,
say it was
badass.
like a Scottish accent.
Fucking
Really
asshole.
rough. Oh, you can't do that. I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking that you had to speak to it.
Monster restoration. Pass without a spike growth.
Who's that?
Oh my god! I'll wait till you're back on your headset and let everyone update everything.
Manage spells. Known spells. 3 out of 4. Add spells.
I'm trying to make sure I do all of this again because it completely reset it.
That's fine. So take your normal hit points and add whatever you get from that level up. So
Mhm.
the additional hit
15%.
points you get as regular hit points.
Cordon of
Oh, baby. I'm so fucking
So you basically
excited.
just heal what you got
You heal
from
what
your
you would
max.
level. Yes.
Yeah.
So I think for a lot of you, it's a D8, D12, something like that.
I just went from 11 to 31.
That seems like a lot.
Spicy.
Yeah, wait a
Hold
second.
on. What it? Because it went up 20.
That's
Hold
mine.
on.
That's too much.
What was it before? Was it 57?
Yeah,
Yeah,
mine was
50 or 57? 57. Okay. Let me fix
57
that. Hold
to
on.
70 would be 13.
Yeah. Okay, so 23. 24. That's what it
24.
should be. 24.
Yep.
Math is hard when you're tired.
Hey, you know, me too. I too am hard while I'm tired.
Brett said I can
Wait.
fix my HP
Oh.
now. Either way.
Should I just do less
You have more
restoration?
My handsome boy's back and ready.
I'm right here.
That he is.
Spirit, lesser.
You
Or
Pick an
pass without a
accent.
trace.
I don't care what accent.
Okay.
We're usually pretty good about that. Nobody's
Do
heavily
you,
armed.
do you want me to do the accent? You just tell me what to say?
Ah, no, man. You can just tell me. I'll do it. I'll make an ass of myself. That's what I'm here for.
Well, I said Scottish, but I don't know that you can
Scottish.
do that one.
Yeah, I don't know if I can do Scottish either, to be honest with you. I feel like I'm gonna do this and fuck it up like I did the first session.
Do it anyway.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to do it because I know it's just gonna slip back into Irish, to be honest with you.
So think of Brave and just.
Never seen it. Never gonna watch
You've never seen Brave? Oh my god.
Nope.
Okay.
Oh, she talks to Irish fucking fucking. Can't
Perfect.
understand a fucking word she
That's
said.
No
pretty
notes.
good.
Yeah. No notes. It's perfect. Fuck you guys. I'll just give my best Irish.
Okay.
And
Okay.
that's just gonna have to do.
Yeah, that's fine.
So it's
Or just make
really
him Michael Keaton.
Oh.
spike growth. We want to be powerful.
Okay, I'm
we
kidding.
want spike growth.
You hear is that ringing doles out, Sherrard, buddy. You gotta think of it like picking a lock.
Hey, Bobby.
You know, you knock the pins at the front, you make your way to the back. Sometimes the pins in the back slip, sometimes they don't. Sometimes you gotta take a few steps back and move to the front pins again. Maybe try a few old tricks, yeah? Just keep trying. Get up.
Mm.
As you hear that voice slip out, everything snaps back. You can hear the roaring and lightning coming off of Seraphim as you stand up, sort of like you've been hit with an adrenaline spike straight to the chest with your few hit points. It is your turn, Sherrard. You so you have your third level slots that you gain from this level 2.
Yeah.
And only 15 feet of movement.
Because I had it.
I think barbarians, you both got extra attack.
Yes, and
Next attack.
extra
Some
movement.
movement. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a little. That's what I remember. Imperial telling me.
Cute, they're more motivated. Is this true? Absolutely. 100%.
I could not get my.
You get a +1.
I'm about to
And
import it. You can roll it from
Well, I didn't pick the last
the
two
other one.
because I couldn't get them to add from the manage screen, so I'm doing it.
Okay. You can also just tell me and I can throw them into the chat too. Or roll whatever we need to for it.
So my blood vials, I might be able to survive again. I have 9. I'm gonna do one anyway. So inventory blood vial gets me 6 plus my con mod, which is plus
Okay.
3.
Right here.
I didn't realize how zoomed in I was on your camera, kid.
Oh hey.
Oh boy, needs to get whacked.
Alright.
He's still blind or no?
No, you lost concentration on that, I believe.
Okay,
It was concentration.
Oh.
Yeah, that probably happens.
It isn't. It is not. Holy shit, it is not. But he does get con saves at the end of every turn, so
Does yeah.
I'll just roll one, and if it fails, then his. I mean, you know, he has it still. I'm not gonna roll 10 or 4, whatever. But he does get a plus. So...
Ooh.
It says Sherrard rolled it, but it wasn't him. But that's a big 7, baby.
They still blind?
Oh yeah.
Alright, I'm just gonna run up here.
Mm-hmm.
Touchy.
You got to touch the man.
Ooh.
Holy shit.
Okay.
Go ahead and make your
okay.
attack roll. Go ahead and make your attack roll.
Yes.
Damn.
Big damage. Let's roll damage, baby. Let's
Y'all
roll.
short king. Oh my god. Ooh.
19.
19. Holy
rolls.
shit. Okay. What does inflict wounds look like? It's a melee attack spell, and it unleashes that energy. What does that look like for you?
So, just like last time, that energy flows across, and then as the wounds split open, they kind of just tear the flesh away and create those big old nasty necrotic wounds.
Okay.
Ew.
So he doesn't have a whole lot of flesh. It's mostly bone on what you're touching.
Well,
But you go and like
Yep.
grab onto it and unleash the spell, and you can see from the source point of your hand, his lightning starts to turn purple as it lashes out and hits and starts to crack the bones around his body parts and shatter those pieces as you let go that necrotic energy eating through. Sorry, I just burped loud as fuck. That hurt. Anything else for your
Alright,
turn?
If I still have
Open
beast
it.
mode, I'm gonna.
All right, Klaus, you're
Okay.
up.
All right. Am I still in beast mode?
Yeah, it lasts for 10 minutes. It's not concentration, so.
Okay.
Yep.
He's just gonna look up at him dead in the eyes. Fuck you, and walk up to him.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna first
goodness.
blast with the bussy.
Okay. Gotcha.
21.
21 does it.
So that's 10 with an extra
Big 10, big 10.
beastly. So 16.
16.
And then as he walks up, so blow, and then he's gonna go for a stab right in the belly with the saber.
Hell yeah. Uh-huh.
26.
That'll do it. That'll do it.
4 plus
9.
9 plus 5, so 14.
So 14. Gotcha.
And then he's got his multi attack, so blow.
Yep.
Second stab right to the belly.
Okay. Go ahead.
Okay, 25. So 7 plus 3 plus
Kinda wish you'd stop
Sigourney.
Oh my goodness.
So I don't know what the total was, but
Nah,
I
bro,
like
keep
that
going.
turn.
7 plus 3, so 10, and then...
So 16, 25, 30,
guys, I think we have a
37,
new
40,
highest damage in a single
42.
fucking round. Yeah.
Holy
You did over half of what he has left. So I'm going to go ahead
fuck
and
yeah.
add this into the category of shit that fucking happens. Arden, it is immediately your turn. You watch Klaus run up and put a fucking blunderbuss up to his chest, blast, stab, and fucking unleash hell on this thing so badly that it immediately stuns him. Go ahead and start your turn.
Oof. All right, fuck. I need to. Okay, so that's my
Attack
shoddy
number
shot though. 2.
Yep.
So my shoddy's empty.
Hell yeah. So 12 because you're still raging.
He didn't go, so he's dead. She's doing that
And
to
then-
a
Oh, I
corpse.
forget about that.
Attack number 2.
Yep.
Or oh, he's stunned. Okay.
Come on,
so that
20.
was-
Oh.
Does a 14 hit or no?
14 does not.
Okay, well, ahaha.
Oh
Damn.
no.
Oh well.
Cool. Okay. That's still good. All right. Anything else for your bonus action?
Nah, that's it.
Hell yeah. Gertrude, you're up.
Okie dokie. It's crazy that we get 2 attacks now.
can you update my
Oh yes,
weird
absolutely.
stuff.
All right, that'll do it, bud.
And then
Big
attack
10.
2.
Yep.
There we go.
Oops, I don't think I needed to do that again. Oh well.
Yeah, you know, never hurts. Never hurts to get in the habit. All right, hell yeah, 23.
Oh.
That's fucking 1 point over what you needed. So, as this surge of energy hits all of you at once, you watch Sherrard sprint up at full speed, unleash his magic into the side of this thing. As it turns to look down, it's caught off guard entirely by a blunderbuss shot right to the chest, blowing portions of its leftover matter bits left as stab. And I believe you fired the gun as well into his chest, or did you just stab him twice?
I just stabbed him twice.
Just stabbed, just unleashing a flurry of blows as Arden starts to take her chunks out of the side of it, and Gertrude, with the final swing, collapses its knees out as the 4 of you begin to just beat this thing into powder.
Oof.
As it falls before you, because you all, over the course of, including the 3 points from, I believe the 1d6 that happens when it hits Gertrude, did 101 points of damage in a single round,
Oof.
pulverizing
That's so
through
good.
the last bit of his health. You unleash this violent flurry of actions upon this creature, striking it from this plane of existence.
Well,
the last
maybe he shouldn't have turned into a werewolf.
the last bit of strikes ringing out like thunder in the tower, shaking the base of it. You are all out of initiative. But one thing I need to make a note of, because I fucking love you guys, and that was fucking awesome. Another point of insight, which will take you to 8 at your peak, I believe.
My cloak is
I
missing.
will get 7.
Sherrod, you'll be at 8 too, right?
Yeah, with one more.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah, my cloak is missing, by the way.
It is missing out of
Yeah, with the
Beyond or Foundry.
Foundry. Let me see.
Holy shit. Item.
It's missing out of here too.
Yeah,
You can add it in Foundry if you go to your inventory, manage inventory items. You should be able to find it. Cloak of Protection.
Get
Um,
5 and
at 8.
fuck the
I don't know who's gonna make note of this, but one of you does. You all have gained an understanding of how you function as a team, what your roles are becoming, what you're moving slowly into. So, all of you can do this because it includes all of you, but once a day, only once a day, you can all choose one person's turn, and you can take all of your actions at the same time on that turn as a group. So the way it'll work is if it's Sherrard, then Klaus, then Gertrude, then Arden, if you choose to take it on any of those people's turns, you will all take your turn on that person's turn, and then the initiative will move forward, not including the rest of you, until it loops back to that person. For any reason, in any way you want to, you may all collectively agree to activate that, and then it just refills on a long rest.
Oh yeah. So about Human Boy.
Yeah. Do you want to talk to him?
How's he looking?
Give me a medicine check. I'm kidding. He's in half. What the fuck do you mean? How's he looking? You go over to him. I'm just kidding. You go over to him. Are you shrinking back down? Or are you staying your same size?
Oh, I'm still full rage.
Okay.
I want to know if this guy is starting to do anything close to what Elf Boy was doing right before he turned.
So you look into his eye for a second. Give me an insight check.
Nope.
There's a moment as he begins to speak where you can see a flicker of his eye flash, similar to how Seraphim's did, but it's a flash of fire through the eye before it fades out. As he goes to say his last few words, are you doing anything?
What was the that saying? Look to. Hold on.
Oh, seek truth of blood from up above? Or the old blood sayings?
Oh, yeah. I want to ask him what blood they consumed. So we can hopefully know without a shadow of a doubt what's causing this. So we just keep getting told blood.
Give me a persuasion or intimidation at advantage, whichever one you prefer. He's going to answer you, but it's going to change depending on how this roll goes. 18. Oof, that's a big 3. He looks at you, being the one who crushed him, and like there's a second where he's like, it's the church. The church gives us the blood. But it's not from a god. I don't know what it's from. Victor knew where it was. You gotta find Valeria. Tell her that blood's on my hands. And as you see his mouth go to open to say another word, it fills with blood and spills out the side as that flame in his eye flickers out and dies.
Yummy.
Was that Alistair or Seraphim?
That was
Alistair.
Alistair.
Okay.
Seraphim is
Alistair.
dead.
Cool,
Yeah,
cool.
Seraphim's in chunks in front of you.
Roger Dodger. While that's all
I'm
going
okay.
down,
Dead.
I want to stomp on Seraphim's mouth and take one of his fangs. Take like his canine.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah. Taking a
Hell
page
yeah.
out of
Yeah, not even
out of
a roll,
Shard's
yeah.
book.
What's Stride gonna take? He always takes something.
Get out of there now. Go.
Guys are talking to Klaus. Get out of there now.
No, I'm sorry. I'm dog sitting my mom's
Please don't
dog, and
yell
he's a
at me.
big, derpy idiot.
Do not
Who
yell at me, I am
thinks-
so...
He's a giant dog with little dog syndrome, and I'm gonna fight him.
Hey, chill out, I'm a short king.
He was under my desk again, and earlier when he did that, he
Good
completely
custom
unplugged
item.
both of my computers while I was working.
Seraphim.
No bueno.
Stay away
What,
from there.
9 2.
What bones can I take?
Name your favorite bone, and I will tell you if it's still in pieces or whole.
Can I take some vertebrae?
Yeah,
fuck.
absolutely. You can find a vertebrae. Say you find roll me a d4. Say how many vertebrae are left
Give me your
unshattered and
bone.
not pancaked entirely.
Fucking shit.
2 vertebrae, baby. That's 2 good ones. They can be connected or disconnected. That's up to you. Yeah, hell yeah, dude. That was fucking awesome. I can't believe you guys did 101 points of damage in one fucking turn. It's gonna be great going forward.
Badass.
I love it.
Badass.
So you have your group attack. You got level up. You got your question off to Alistair before he died. What's next, my sweet heroes?
Well, we still have the cows downstairs.
I want to investigate the skull. See what's happening over there.
How are you checking it out? What are you doing to figure it out?
I mean, first I'm just looking at it. You said there was some stuff that was familiar to it, like to the magicness.
So it's a human head. It now sits about the size of probably you. After that stuff starts to wear off, it's a little bit bigger. You could grow inside this thing most likely. If there wasn't a large spiked piece of bone coming through the side of the jaw and out of the mouth, where it's mutated, part of its eye socket is like lifted and crunched up, as well as some cracks running through the back of it. But the part that sticks out to you the most is the glowing blue aura coming off of it that you've seen a few times throughout your time in the city.
Oh yeah, you said it was the same as like the notes.
Yep.
I want to pull out that paper.
Okay. Which one?
The one that changed before that added the line when we were trying to do the blank the old blood puzzle.
The door?
Yeah.
Yep. Fear the old blood. Nothing new on that one. That one still sits the same. It's changed still. It still says fear the old blood.
All right. What about the other one with
changes to the glowing?
The key on it?
Nothing new to that one either. Those remain as they were changed in the past to you.
The eyes are glowing blue.
You hear those brains are turning.
Yeah, that little hamster is running his balls off.
Mine's dead.
Jesus. Mine's
Love
dead.
that. The reflexes of a dead cat. Holy shit. Incredible. What's that hamster doing?
Fucking losing its mind. Is there anything else on the table?
No. This seems to be just for this specific thing.
And the spike in its mouth you said was bone also?
Yes, it's made out of bone.
Is that like recognizable as a particular bone or from a particular creature?
No, this doesn't look like a bone that would grow naturally out of any creature that you've seen, but it does look like it's grown out of this skull itself.
Oh, so it's like attached to it?
It's not like stuck through the back of the neck. It's fused as part of the skull. It sits like in it, like it's a wild wisdom tooth coming out of it.
Yummy.
Damn. What if we look in the eye sockets, like try to look through, like to it, like where the brain would be?
You start to look through, and as that blue energy starts to swirl, you can feel it kind of trying to take hold of your vision as it starts to waver, but nothing quite heavy hits you.
Mm. Yeah, shit, I don't know.
Ooh, what's this?
That's a bed for one of them.
Wow, that looks cozy.
I'm gonna get it right. I'm gonna get it there.
Oh my
There we
god.
I'm gonna drop my rage slowly and just follow.
Okay.
But I'm not gonna lay on the bed with her. I'm gonna lay under the bed.
Okay.
The other one's across the way and it's got bones in it.
Yeah, I don't do bones.
Take the clawed up one, it's fine.
Is there anything under the bed?
Other than you?
Yes. There's a little box down there, a little metal box.
Is it locked?
It does have a little tiny lock on it. It's got initials carved into it, AD.
Ooh, treasure! I'm gonna roll out from underneath the bed and go straight
Out
down.
from under the bed. Ooh, treasure.
I'm gonna go back to Alistair's body,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm gonna search for a key.
In the little bits of viscera and pieces that are on the ground and like goop that you crushed, you're able to sort through and find a little lockbox key. It probably like just bare like a handcuff key sized one.
Mm-hmm.
You pop open the little box and there's another key in there. There's another little key. Carved into the back of this one is a little bloody red cross, but it's not like a cross like a church cross. It's just like a equilateral T, similar to a hospital cross.
I'm gonna
what you smart
go-
boys doing? Go ahead.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna go look under the other bed really quick.
Found.
On.
Okay. There you do find another little similar box. This one doesn't have a lock on it. And inside of it, actually on the outside, there's the initials again. And on the inside, you find a probably 2 inches across, 2-3 inches across, in a sort of arrowhead shape. It's a piece of obsidian that seems to be like carved, and on the outside, it's carved a rune into it. It doesn't seem to have any natural immediate magic effects, but it's obviously important since it was stashed away.
I'm gonna take it over to Sherard and Klaus. Like, hey, guys, I found a thing.
I found doids.
I don't know if it'll do anything.
All right.
So my plan. Well, I was thinking hard earlier. What was the thing with the cross? Was that a key with a cross on it?
Yeah, the key, and then the base of it, where you like would grab to turn, has a little like hospital cross on it.
Okay, cool. What I wanted to do was to load a blood bullet into the blunderbussy and shoot the skull between the eyes.
Okay.
Okay.
It shatters the front of it pretty easily, but it doesn't do anything crazy to it.
Okay,
Just
and they're
kinda
still
chipped away some
glowing and
pieces of
everything.
it. Yep. Everything's still glowing.
Shit. Okay.
You gave it your best shot.
I
The
really
rune that's
did.
on the obsidian anywhere on the skull?
Give me an Arcana check.
11.
11 is enough. You look towards the skull and kind of hold the obsidian piece up, and like as you're looking just like in through one eye, you can see the rune on the skull begins to become clear under the blue haze. There is a similar rune on it. It's not exactly the same, but it is very close to the same rune. If somebody would like, they can try and give me an Arcana check. It's going to be a higher DC because you're trying to discover what the
I'm gonna
means.
As far as magic goes, Sherard, Klaus, which one of you is more magically inclined? I would assume the
Got
bard.
a little bit, but yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm gonna tap Sherard on the shoulder and be like, I don't know what this means. I'm just gonna point back and forth between the skull and the...
I don't think I know what it means either.
You can give it your best Arcana check.
I just
Trying to figure
did.
it out. Yeah. You haven't seen this rune before, even in the village that you were in that had all the runes carved. Not quite to your knowledge.
I'll give it an Arcana check. Clearly, I'm
Incredible.
superior in this aspect.
Sigourney
punch
is the
it
best
till you figure it out.
spellcaster here. Incredible. You know even less than you should. You're honestly confused about what you're doing. No, I'm just
What's a
kidding.
rune?
Oh, my hair.
You see it and you're like, yeah, a rune. Pictures. That's not my thing. I barely understand the words.
Oh.
No, it's a thing.
You gave it your best
Mark.
shot. It's a rune. That's all you know. Yeah.
Barely even know that.
Where on the skull is the rune?
It's carved just above, like the forehead area, like on the hard part right here,
Gotcha.
above where you shot.
What if we just press the stone into the forehead? Just make him kiss a little bit.
Like pushing, just planting it against it.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing really happens. You can see, like, as you touch it, you can see it lighting up a little bit, but nothing really, like, it's not like an intentional side effect of you doing it. It's just like magic coming in close with magic kind of thing. Do you want me to ask you the DM question of the day?
If the question is, did I get past 3rd grade, then no.
Yeah, I know that, guys.
Clearly.
I'm the one who put the door in front of you last time.
Oh. Okay, wait. I had... So at the dream after the chimera, there was someone else. There was a third person view, green glowing eyes, a bright lit red line tracing a rune with an eye on their foreheads. Does it... Is that similar? The rune I saw in the dream?
It is very similar. The difference being a small squiggle of a cloud sitting above the eye on this one.
Cloud.
Give me a history check.
Bless you.
Fuck.
12. This wasn't that long ago. You remember, or maybe I'll just remind you of Seraphim's rant before he broke out in his beasthood. What he was saying. I know it was a lot, but that was the point of it. It was the rambling.
Trying for a long time. Points the skull. He tried, and that happens. What's been in our dreams?
If you need a healthy reminder, I will provide one, but
Dreams colliding.
depends on how much
Goods.
Klaus will remember.
I'm looking at my notes. Heavy chemicals. And
It was all very quick because it was right before your fight broke out.
Yeah. What if I take some, like, go scoop up some of the blood from Seraphim and put it on the rune?
Just like a handprint or like rub it?
Like get a little cup hand and like pour it, drip it on there.
Nothing. Yeah, nothing. The blood runs off.
And then what if I touch it? Handprint.
We love a good cast of exposition, eh?
That's what we're here for.
We love easy puzzles. It's an immediate... You've been hit in the chest. You've lost air from that. This is different. This is something pulling the air out of your lungs, and for a second it feels like your lungs are going to go inside out. It's a cold rip of that air as you immediately black out.
Ooh,
the rest of you watch Klaus immediately, his eyes glaze over in a blackish blue as he falls back, and before he hits the ground, he's floating just above the ground. Klaus, you're standing on nothing below you. You're no clipping through the sky. You're floating right now. And as the world around you, you can see the sky and the clouds, and that's it, begins to melt away. A new scene appears behind that paint. You are in the lower region of this tower, similar to where the giant ticks were. And you can hear familiar voices. You can hear Alistair and Seraphim talking, whispering to each other.
Oh no.
And as you begin to float down, you start unnaturally moving forward like you're walking, and you try and stop yourself. And as you do, it's like you're being pulled into that third person view as a person walks past and like through your vision. Unfamiliar to you, but the two men turn and you hear Alistair, Victor, where have you been? What happened? And you hear the voice sort of booming from your chest, and the person in front of you say, I found the crypts. I found the source of the blood.
Rooster, stop.
And it was... And you see for a second a smile across his face before he says, terrifying. We need to stop all of it. Everything. I think we can do it. I need you both by my side. You can see his hands shaking as he goes out to reach for those two. And you see Alistair look and say, hey, man, we're so close. We are so close to the Ascension. You have no idea how much work me and Valeria have been putting in. That hospital, the orphanage, all of it. All of that research will go to waste if you waste this blood. We can't risk that. We can't let all of those people died in vain because you wanted to give everything up. And you see Seraphim lean forward, snapping his blade around. And unfortunately, he's right. Celine and I have gotten so close. Our test subjects have been doing so well. Aside from the physical changes, I guess, but we are nearing the end of our... You can't do this, Victor. We can't do it. We won't help you. And you see Victor reach back behind his back. Can't stop me. Even if you tried, I would tear you both apart before you ever find the crypts. And you see Alistair reach over his back for a blade that he didn't have when you fought him. This long, curved sword he pulls over the end. He's like, unfortunately, Victor, we already found the crypts. All we need is the key. Make sure no one ever gets in. And you see Seraphim reach for his other dagger, pull it out. Say, sorry it had to come to this, Victor. Should have just never gone like we asked. And you feel this burning sensation in your chest. Though you are a third person to this situation, you can feel the rage, the anger, the beast inside of Victor as he begins to mutate in front of them. There's a sense of fear under the anger and regret. Victor doesn't regret trying to kill these two. He regrets everything he did to get to that point, everything he let happen before he got there. And before he finishes transformation, you can feel that world around you begin to melt away again. The reality around you changes once more. Now sitting at the top of the tower where you stood before, the ground cracked all around like a beast went wild here. You aren't in this third person anymore. You're Victor. You're laying on the ground. You can feel the fury and the rage and the blood coursing through you start to dwindle. Standing over you, Alistair and Seraphim, both holding two pieces of the same key that you saw on the paper that you found, snapped in half. Alistair says, I'll give mine to Valeria to hide away somewhere in the hospital or orphanage. We'll figure it out when we get there, but...
Wait, fuck. Say that one more time.
Safe.
Alistair said gave it to
Valeria.
Valeria in the orphanage.
Either the hospital or the orphanage. Seraphim's, I'll move mine out to Celine. She's still researching the Lake of Blood, the wildlife around it. We'll stash it away there or somewhere else. I think her next project site is Old Town, so maybe we'll see. In the meantime, no one can know about
Hi,
this.
Shui.
We cannot
Bongo.
leave
What's
after
up,
we're
baby?
back. It's too dangerous. If anyone were to, they will go after both of them. And you see the last moments of Victor's life. He witnesses a blood pact between Alistair and Seraphim before they kneel down to remove his head from his beastly corpse. And finally, you feel that cold air pushed back into your lungs tenfold from the way it was ripped out, filling them to a point where you're kind of scared they're going to explode as you hit the ground thudding back into the tower with your friends.
Oh,
There's a lot of notes. I know, I'm sorry.
yep. But I think I got most of it.
Hey, you got the important parts, I'm sure.
I fucking hope so.
It's going to be rough when you get there, you don't have them.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, Bongo, then I just kiss you deeply while caressing you.
So you have your obsidian shard, you have a hospital key, you have some notes from. Well, Klaus has some information. What's next, gang?
Would you guys be okay if we actually ended it here tonight?
It's not a bad spot.
I'll be good with that.
Yeah, we can end it here.
Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Shit.
All right.
Whew.
As far as I understand, no game next week. No game after that.
Oof.
Possibly the third month, but also I think that's Thanksgiving, so we'll see. Might be a month.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
3rd, 10th are out for Cade. And Waifu is out the 10th.
Yes.
17th is the next possible one. The 24th is Thanksgiving, right? Yeah. Or day after Thanksgiving. So maybe the 17th if everyone's available.
Should be good.
We should be good.
Should be good.
Probably.
Once I get back from Cali, I got nothing going on.
Yeah.
Oh, my
Okay,
God.
guys. Good night.
Good night.
GG's. Good night.
Bye.